Hey, what's going on? Eric Lima back here again for another episode of Lima being Lima. Like I said, I just bought this webcam this past Tuesday. Ended up setting it up, and boom, here I am. Alright, so another episode of Lima being Lima, episode 3. It's been a long day, and while shoveling snow for the mall, I work for the mall, my local mall back here in southern New England. So, and yeah, a lot of snow. We had a lot of snow, up to what, 7, 10? Who knows? Most of it's gone away due to the plows and everything else. Good job to the people out there in the DPW in Bedford and Dartmouth. What I want to talk about is I've been a video game freak since the days of Atari, and as you know, I like retro, old school games. And when Nintendo came out, that was it. I was hooked. So I want to show you some of the games that I got, and this is one of the games I got back in Christmas in 1990. It's one of the most popular video games today. Super Mario Brothers 3. Where am I? Here I am. Super Mario Brothers 3. My all-time favorite Nintendo game of all time. It's just one of the best, one of the coolest ever. Quite frankly, I basically beat this game, and it's just amazing with all the power-ups, the Hammer Brothers suits, the Frog suits, enemies in the game, the music, everything else. I rate this game on a scale of 1 to 10, a 9 out of this thing. The graphics are pretty cool, but once they enhanced it for the Super NES system, I give that a 10. So it's a 9 out of 10. For one being just more the levels that I see here in the back of there was one level in the back of the game pack here that I have not seen before, and wish that level was added to it, or there were extra levels or something like that. Who knows? And so that's why the 9 out of 10 rating. Another game that is the original, of course, the Super Mario Brothers original. There it is, and say hi, how you doing? Okay, Super Mario Brothers. This game here, one of the best ever. Just it's a classic, and I first played it in the arcades. It was really tough, and then once I mastered it, it's basically cut and dry. What you do, what your mission is, rescue the princess, simple as that. 10 out of 10, of course. This is the original, the OG, and it's really awesome. It's really awesome. One of the games I got originally, this is for the Nintendo. This is Nintendo Wii. I got this game before I got the Wii for Christmas, because I bought this because they have a soundtrack and a booklet of the history of the Super Mario games right here. Super Mario Brothers Super Mario AllStars 25th anniversary for the Wii. One of the best. I played it. It's like playing all the old school Super Mario games in high def, plus the fact that the games are enhanced with the Super NES. So I bought it for the soundtrack and for the booklet. It's a rare find. It's a rare find. It's a limited edition. I meant to say it's a limited edition. So if you don't have it, you probably are if you don't have it, you're out of luck on there. But if you do have it, you're in luck. Keep it. This is one of the best. This is one of the best ever. And just basically, this rules. This basically rules. I give this a 10 out of 10. Graphics, music, everything is okay. With the Wii, it's a lot better now. It is a whole lot better, a lot cooler. So 10 out of 10. Also, there's that fact. There's that fact forgive me. I'm still trying to get used to this webcam thing. So Super Mario AllStars. If you don't have it, you're out of luck, unless you can find it on eBay or Amazon.com, something like that. But if you do have it, keep it. Do not even try to trade this away. Do not even try to sell it. Keep it to keepsake. It's totally awesome, and you can play. If your cartridge, the Super Mario World for the Super NES, has been knocked out of play, you got Plan B right here. This is Plan B for the Super NES players out there. All right, Just give me 1 second, because I'm about to bring out another couple of other games here. A couple of other games here that I picked up for the Wii. I got the Wii for Christmas this past month, so I'm really excited to check this out. Mario Kart Wii. You don't have it? Well, if you don't have it, well, pick it up. It's a you can pick it up with with this. Oh, son of an A-Rod. I like to say that. Son of an A-Rod. You can pick it up with this. You know, the driver thing. Please ignore the price. You can get it at GameStop if you want to separately. You can get it together, $50. Whatever, well, $50. Wherever you go, right? For goodness sakes. Jeez. So if you pick this up for $50, yeep, for $50 wherever you go, this and this. All right, pick these two up, and you are in great shape. Oh, I'm closing in. All right. Just having some fun with you. Just having some fun. Another game, another remake of the Nintendo Classics. It has some Nintendo Classical characters in it. Punch Out. I have Mike Tyson's Punch Out and Super Punch Out. There will be classical characters in it. There's one new character, two new characters in there. Donkey Kong is in there, along with one of the new minor circuit contenders known as Disco Kid. I defeated him, and all you gotta do is just defeat him. He likes to show off. He likes to be. He's a pretty boy. He looks like Tyson Kidd of the WWE. If you look at Tyson Kidd, watch and you play this game, look at Disco Kid, and just think of Tyson Kidd. Like you want to punch Tyson Kidd's lights out. And, that's what he was. He's a great wrestler. All right. Okay, let's go here for the Game Boy edition, the Game Boy portion of my favorite video games. I am an old school video gamer myself. My lifelong dream is right here. Super Mario Brothers for the Game Boy, Super Mario 3, I should say, for the Game Boy Advance. This is one of the coolest ever. It was the funny thing is I reserved for this a long time ago, and then it didn't come in at the exact date, and then Toys R Us had it, so it was a great find. One reason why I bought a Game Boy Advance, this is why. This is the major reason why I bought a Game Boy Advance, to get this. This is awesome. It's totally cool. It's totally cool. It rules. It rules the school. You take it wherever you go. If you're going to grandma's house or your aunt's house, or you're taking a long road trip, this will be perfect for you. It has the e-reader levels. It has the power-up cards. If you have the e-reader, e-readers are also a rarity. So, if you have one, keep it. All right, just have one, keep it. Player's choice of Super Mario Advance. This is the first one for Super Mario Brothers 2, where in the Game Boy Advance version, the characters actually talk. When they die, they scream. Like Toad sounds like Steve Urkel. Then you got the princess with a feminine voice, and then you got Mario and Luigi with the usual Italian type voice. And sometimes they sound like Santino Marella. Who knows? Who knows? And Super Mario World. Yeah, I got it right. Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, which in my personal opinion, Super Mario 3 would have been the next one, but I don't know why you skipped that. This one probably, Super Mario 3 was the best-selling Nintendo game of all time, basically. And all right, a couple more games I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to run. All right. Then I'm going to go just to complete this episode of Lima being Lima Part 3. Favorite old school video games. I'll do more of that when I get to it. Just give me 1 second here, folks. Alrighty, here we go. Original Game Boy. One of the reasons why I picked up the original Game Boy is because of this. Super Mario Land. One of my favorite games of all time. I beat this game, I don't know so many times. It's a little different than the usual Mushroom Kingdom, but some of the enemies still saying like the Koopa Trooper now has a bomb instead of a shell. The little Goombas are about look at one of the mini Goombas, you know. So, and it has 4 levels, and it has a side-scrolling shooter in a couple of levels too. So that makes things interesting. Super Mario Land it introduces the new rival Wario, which is it plays like a Super Mario World and Super Mario 3 for a little bit, but but it is a cool game. You know, it's a rare find. You can find it online. A couple of games that my parents got me for Christmas. I've always liked Tetris, so this is the first the Tetris game, which is totally awesome. You see the Nintendo seal of quality. The music's pretty funny, pretty cool. You can amass how many lines? I can amass over 10 lines in a marathon. That's about it. And I'm not a Tetris expert, but I'm pretty good at it. And then this is probably the most difficult one, Tetris 2. A little more challenging. It's not like the Dr. Mario Bros. The Tetris 2. It is a rarity. It's a rare find. Pick it up. And I'm having so much fun. Playing these games. Sometimes when I'm bored out of my skull, or the internet is down for some weird reason or another, this is what I pick up. This is some of these games that I'll pick up. That's my Nintendo portion of favorite old school video games. This is Lima being Lima, part 2. I should say, not part 3. My 4th video here on YouTube. I'll see you later. God bless, and if you like my video, vote like. If you don't, vote down. Of course, comment on it, please. Please keep the comments clean. Of course, and don't be too offensive, please. I appreciate that. So, this is Eric Lima saying so long, and goodbye.